And Andy, you are live. Your video quality is hilariously bad, but I like your hat and I like your shirt.
What?
You get full fall vibe going on right now. We have ourselves a bit of a
What are you gonna do?
here. This has been a bad game. After what was an amazing day of football. Like I really wanted to be super glowing and positive and happy about how great sports were this whole weekend. The World Series was incredible. NBA has been really fun so far. The NFL today was absolutely insanely awesome. And yes, now here we sit with the Cowboys winning 10-6 at halftime against the Niners in a game that has been marred with penalties and bizarreness, and the team stats do not jive with what we are seeing in terms of a score at all. At one point, the Cowboys were outperforming the Niners in first downs like 11-3, but the Niners were outperforming the Cowboys in yards per play 7.4-4. It's currently 7.6 yards per play for the Niners. 4.7 for the Cowboys. The Cowboys have a turnover in this game, and yet they're winning. And they're winning the time of possession. Turnover. And they're like the Cowboys can't run the ball. They're losing the turnover battle, but they're winning the time of possession and they're winning the game. Like, explain this to me, Andy.
It's been weird. It's been weird how they extended some drives.
This maybe second half opener.
What?
Niners -6, -117. Whew. Did somebody get hurt?
I was hoping to play the Niners at like -4. Can't do this.
Holy shit. Sorry, man. Please go back to your thoughts.
What's the total? Like 23 and a
half? 24. Juice to the over -113.
24. I played this under full game. Bad number. Went the other way. So I was happy the last two drives resulted in nothing. It does feel like there will be some points. So there's been a lot of these drives that have been getting to between the 40s and petering out. And I don't know. I don't want to say you got two smart coaches. You got 1.5 smart coaches. It feels like we could get some adjustments from San Francisco for that. And then by and by Dallas desperately gets away from the run and doesn't waste downs with Zeke had like 2 nice runs, which sucks because it's going to keep them running the ball. But I mean, it's the fucking Dust Bowl back there. Dalvin Cook and Zeke. This is like
20, you want under?
It's like the all.
Should we hit under 24? It's only -103. This game isn't exploding. I'm already scoring. This is not a game that's going to explode in scoring. Is it?
We've had some explosive plays from the Niners, but they've been painfully obvious holds. Like it isn't like, oh shit, that huge gain was brought back on a tiki-tack call. Those were really, really obvious calls that opened up running lanes. So, I mean, I'm fine with it. I thought this would be an under anyway. I thought it'd be a lot of Jordan Mason, which sounds like his shoulder got worse with that hit, and it's going to be the is it Isaac? Is his first name Isaac Guerrero? Isaac Guerrero.
It's the Guerrero show. It's the Guerrero show. He's got some live legs, man. He's got some pop. By the way, Carlos Santana has requested that we do not discuss the Washington-Chicago game for his mental health. We will observe and respect your mental health, Mr. Carlos Santana.
We're going to talk about it tomorrow, though.
Or nine. Oh, Niners are back. The Cowboys got nibbled at +100, and then it came right back around, and it is now back to -117. So if you want the Niners, you're paying. Oh, my. Dude, somebody keeps just absolutely button mashing the Niners. -6 right now for the Niners is -131. Over at the old bookmaker.
It's like the people at Polymarket. Just
they're taking two. Late Trump, 99.7 cents. I don't care. 250, 270.
Yeah.
You're telling me I'm gonna just piss $275,000 into the wind? Do it. Like,
Well,
my God.
that guy lost a lot of money just on like the whatever
Just
you
on
call it,
arbit.
reverse
Yeah.
arbitrage.
Arbitrage. Yes, absolutely. Yeah, he could. He's not. Yes, absolutely. That was absolutely hilariously stupid. Anyway,
Both teams are sus, says Berto. I agree that both teams are sus.
he thinks both teams are sus. I agree with Berto.
I'm
Both teams are very sus. I have max sus
you
right
might say
now.
they're mid.
Yeah, both teams are mid. I guess here's okay. So here's a sincere question for you. The passing offense for the Niners has been a goddamn mess. Purdy is 10 of 16 for 151, but he has had some misses in the passing game that have been what?
Yeah.
Huh? Like Bo Nixian? Yeah. You know, like what?
Both quarterbacks have been a little inaccurate. Well, I mean, they've both been a little
Anthony
inaccurate, and it hasn't been
Richardsonian?
like, oh, they missed a deep shot. Yeah, I mean, even Dak has had a couple of sideline shots where like he should have been able to catch that ball in bounds and run upfield. Instead, he had to come back and fall out of bounds with it. Like they've both been a little inaccurate with this and that, and even just the dump off shit's the only thing working. Oh yeah, we're getting Giants Steelers tomorrow. Jesus Christ, on a bicycle.
If these two teams are sus, then what are Giants Steelers? Giants Steelers. I guess if sus is shorthand for suspect, the Giants Steelers, they are full on like persons of interest. They are POIs.
Yeah.
POSs. they are bad teams. One of them is going to the playoffs. So should have left.
Chance has a question here. He says Chance is
Niners
Cowboys.
minus
he's got Cowboys
6.5.
and
I gotta tell you, man. Minus 6.5 is now minus 128. Somebody basically is literally just like emptying the account on the Niners, and that account is full of money.
Ugh.
So, holy shit.
Yeah, I don't know. I'd write that out. I think those were good sides. You don't have to hedge everything.
Do you want to wait for this to hit?
Second half team total 15.
Do you want to wait for this to hit 7 and take the Cowboys at all? Is that stupid?
So I looked at this side, and this is one I wish I would have grabbed early in the week. Because there was a point where this was...
I think it's sus. That's my personal opinion, though. Good.
Yeah, I just think there's too many close states. I don't want to get into politics. There's too many.
It's a coin flip, yeah.
Anybody to lay anything.
It's a coin flip. But that said, like I
did look at the. I did look at that, Drew. I looked at the 6.
Let's make it. Like, we got to make a pick, and then let's talk election for a hot second. Let's make a pick, and then let's talk election for a hot second.
I thought you wanted the
What's
under.
Your pick? You think that's a better bet? No, like literally no one has touched the under, and the Niners have taken 90% of the book so far. That I can tell you.
Cowboys.
You want to take Cowboys?
Take a big price on the Cowboys. Yeah, these games are.
We're not going to get a 7.
I don't know. Stay away.
We're not going to get a 7.
I want no part of this game. Jill Stein minus 5.5. Says Mr. Dr. Dong. Mr. Dr. Dong.
Is Jill Stein still running for president after all these years? Oh, Barry played the Niners?
If you want to go down a road, that's a grift.
Did you know Barry played the Niners?
Want to go up against Boris? I didn't. I don't have the chat live. I don't have like the big chat live.
Barry is... He didn't even shoot us a heads up on that. I know he had the Donkos today for $1 billion. All right. Let's take the under 24 minus 103. I think that's the only bet I really care to get involved with here.
Yeah, and Chase, the boys in the second half under are correlated too. Maybe we just see a couple more 8-yard runs from Zeke, keep the ball moving. Who the fuck is Nate Smith? What if Mr. Dr. Dong was his mother? That's the punchline to that. That's how it was a
Mr.
female
Dr.
doctor.
Dong Esquire is he's one of our buddies. Second half.
I can't see the
right.
picture.
What?
It's too small. Buy more. I know. I should be off.
Oh, Mr. Dr.
Wait for the
Dong
leaves to
Esquire.
fall and the internet gets better.
Mr. Dr. Dong Esquire is Sir Blancelot. I think his old account got suspended.
That's fucking degenerate. That'll happen.
Right. That'll happen. Classic. All right. We are fully in on the under now. Okay. All right. Sorry about that. That was a delay for no reason. Nobody's playing this total. The side has settled at 6.5. Little bit juicy in favor of the Niners, but nothing special.
Yeah. I would like to have better internet, Christopher. It doesn't happen out here. I had a birthday party, couldn't make it to the office. Sorry about the birthday.
All right, let's talk a little politics and then let's call it a night. As we talked about on our pod with Zeus, there's no reason to really bet Kamala now, even if the price is stupidly wrong, right? Like, it's going to get worse.
You wait till Tuesday night.
Wait till election night.
Yeah.
So there's a little bit of an asymmetry right now in terms of betting. What's the right word?
I should get Starlink.
Enthusiasm. That's the right word. There's a betting enthusiasm gap. There's people betting Trump because they're fired up. They think he's going to win. There's people that are waiting to bet Kamala because they think the price is going to continue to get bigger. That's my read. What's your read?
I'm on the boat. Yeah. Same thing. Wait till Tuesday. It's like Zeus said. You wait for one of the Eastern Seaboard states to trend red far enough. Suddenly you're getting. Yeah. I'm going to call her Cammy. Can we do
like
that?
something like states like
Cammy.
Florida and North Carolina being called
Cammy
for
4-1.
Trump? Yeah.
Yeah. You get North Carolina, you get a couple of states that were going red anyway. You see the number on the board. You get some electoral votes in the pocket, and you just you go hammer.
I didn't hear about Beyonce Gate. What happened? What happened with Beyonce? Did they cancel that Houston concert?
No. I don't know. Does Houston matter anyway? Is like Texas close? I don't think.
No. But
why are you campaigning in Texas?
I didn't understand it. I never understood it. But no, what happened with did they cancel that concert or whatever?
I have not followed the Beyonce news. I'm gonna go inside and do some research on that.
Yeah, I agree with Mr. Link Calhoun. Andy needs to buy more
didn't
internet.
Perform?
Oh, really?
I know I should
she spoke for a minute and she didn't perform. Yikes.
You ain't no diva.
This ain't Texas.
Texas. So that is interesting, and I wonder that's why she was down there, because it's a little close with who's the Zodiac killer? Cruz.
Ted Cruz.
Like the Ted Cruz. I think that's a close. That's like a close race. $10 million to speak. Sometimes you got to go swing a Senate race. There's only 100 senators. Is that right?
There's only 100 senators, 2 from every state, and there's 50 states. Puerto Rico does not have representation in the Senate or the House of Representatives.
Did you see the clip about Puerto Rico?
No.
From the Trump. I don't know who the speaker is, but the speaker made a joke. He's talking about pollution. He's like, there's landmass sized, floating piles of garbage out in the ocean. It's like, I think they call it Puerto Rico. Like, he made a joke. It's like, hey, you don't want any, huh? Like, that's not a fun joke. That's like, those are citizens. Float pile. Yeah, I didn't know what the plan was with that joke. I guess it plays to the base.
Does it?
I don't think you need to convince a lot of people of this.
Yeah.
Go to Pittsburgh, go to Michigan, go to Wisconsin.
Yeah. Why doesn't DC have senators? I was born in Washington, D.C., and I am still mad about this. We should have representation as well.
That's where we
Instead,
were found,
all we count for is
or no taxation.
Yeah, that's right. It's right. It's a fucking death to tyrants, man. All right. Well, they kicked off. We're back. Niners get the ball first, and based on the market reactions, the Niners are going to just absolutely freaking steamroll the place in this half, I suppose. I don't know if that's true or not, but there certainly seems to be enthusiasm for that to happen.
Latinos love to litter.
Should we wrap?
Yeah,
what did he say?
I'm fine. It's crazy how enthusiastic I am about this game,
dude. I don't Joe Blomaha I like Joe Blomaha is actually, he must be from California, because there is certainly a public space cleanliness issue with the Californians for whatever reason feel like they don't need to clean up after themselves. I don't get it.
Toss them out.
The Mother's Beach in Long Beach is absolute hellscape that has to be cleaned up every morning. St. Gabriel Valley is unusable public space. The San Gabriel River and the mountains there, it's rough. I don't get it. We'll talk NBA takeaways tomorrow a little bit. Oh, you know what I was going to try to do? I was going to try to see if we could get Somish on for halftime tomorrow to talk a little Breeders' Cup. You think he might be available?
Oh, there you go.
I'm going to message him and see if he can talk a little. See if we can talk a little Breeders' Cup, because Breeders' Cup's coming up next week.
We'll do the recap show tomorrow at 6 Central, and then we'll do halftime from the office. Good internet. And we'll put a little long Monday. Monday's at the Bam. I'm fine.
I love it. We're doing our 4 p.m. You were doing our 6 p.m. Central show, right? We're going head to head with the World Series.
Quick, hour-long recap. I mean, it's over. It's over. Like the Yankees are coming back. Judge is getting an absolute bomb to win a game to make for game 4 so the gentleman sweep. That's about it.
Okay.
But Kittle,
he caught a 43-yard pass from Brock Purdy and was tackled at the 4-yard line. Oops.
Field goal.
Yeah. Stand him up, guys. Stand him up, Cowboys.
The Niners money. All right.
The Niners money was right and real.